Hey guys, this is going to be a tutorial video featuring a new makeup brand that's out there. It's called Heartbreaker Cosmetics. For more information on the line, you can go to heartbreakercosmetics.com. I learned about it from my friend Susan here on YouTube. She is actually the owner of the company, and she sent me some amazing samples here, like some really awesome colors of eyeshadow, and there's a foundation shade in there and finishing powder. And I was checking out the website too, and there's actually like different categories. There's so many shadows. Like, I like doing a lot of neutral looks. I mean, that's what I get the most use out of for work and stuff like that, but there are some really colorful shades. There are a lot of different categories that all kind of go under the love theme. It's Heartbreaker Cosmetics, so new love eyes, love junkie eyes, forever love eyes, and those all mean, like, I think they have like a different level of like sparkle in them maybe, or they're just, I mean, the website will kind of guide you through all that, but I'm just letting you know that just because this look is neutral, there are a lot of colorful looks, and this is what I call kind of like a your eyes but better look. I did it here on my right eye, and I just love it. It was so easy to blend. I just think this is a great look that I could use for every day, and it's just one of those, you know, looks you can kind of take anywhere. And anyway, I'm going to just show you, and this is all mineral too, mineral eyeshadow, so I want to make that clear as well. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start out actually using my Hip Cream Shadow Paint, in the color is 807 Secretive, and it's just kind of a pearly white shade, and I like using this sometimes because when I'm using loose shadows like these are, I think it tends to cling to my eye more when I use a creamy base like this. I've also put on my normal primer, which is the Mary Kay eye primer, but I'm just going to kind of paint this on with this little paintbrush thing that actually comes with the L'Oreal Hip Shadow Paint, which actually does a decent job of spreading it out here. Okay, so just kind of spread that all over your lid to get going. And then I'm going to use a color that it's kind of hard to tell through the little packet what color I'm talking about because it doesn't really allow the shimmer to show through, so I kind of have to look inside to really see and describe what I'm going to use here. But what this color is, Sweetheart. It's the New Love Eyes collection, and what this is a shimmery light pink. It's really, really pretty. The shimmer in it is very fine. It's not like chunky glitter sparkles. And I'm going to just use a shadow brush to put this all over my lid. And as you can see, it shows up, even though it is such a light shade, it shows up really well. So just kind of put that all over your lid. It just gives you a nice, anytime you got that light shade on your lid, it really gives you that wide awake look. And then I'm going to use, in the Forever Love Eyes collection, the color is For Keeps, and it looks, here you may not be able to tell, but what it looks to me like kind of a deep mauvey plum shade, and I love those plum colors for eyes, and it's got a little sparkle to it too, and the sparkle in some of these, or the shimmer in it, makes it very user-friendly, I find. So I'm just going to use, I'm using my Sephora rounded crease brush here, and I'm basically just going to take this all over the crease. And this color, because it does have that hint of the pinky and the purpley tones to it, it really is natural because these are the tones that we all have in our skin. And you can see how easily and flawlessly that's blending out. And I'm just going to go over a little more. It's so buildable. I'm building up the intensity as we speak here. And I'm just, you know, adding to it as I go. Okay, so I'm kind of looking at the other eye, and what I want to do with this shade, since this is one of the deeper shades that I'm using, I want to build it up a little more on the outside, creating sort of that outer V look into the corner, so just a second here. I'm going to build it up a little on the outer half. Alright, that's just coming along great. So soft, but gives me that nice contour there. You can see how it's completely, I mean, it blends out so easily. I love it. And mineral shadows, I mean, are really easy to use. I mean, don't be discouraged by the fact that they're loose shadows and not in a little, you know, compact together. But and then I'm going to use a color. It's sort of a rusty goldeny shade. It's got some tones of brown, some reds, some golds in it. It's very, very warm, and it's great to kind of warm up your entire eye. And it's the Love Junkie Eyes in Crazed. And this has probably the most sparkle in it of any of them. And this is just going to go all over the crease. And you're going to see how it really warms that whole area up. It just really creates this kind of halo effect around your eye. I really like that one. And so next, what I'm going to do to give myself a little highlight, I'm going to use the New Love Eyes in Puppy Love. And what this is just a pearly, it seems like a very, very light beige pearly shade. And this is good to use as your highlight. So here goes. And I feel like I'm really close to the light on my makeup mirror, so you might even be able to tell more what I'm doing when I get back here, because I think when I get so close you can see that the light kind of maybe washes this look out a little bit. So I'm just putting this all over kind of the border of the color and concentrating it on the highest point of the arch. So here you can see what we're doing. And I'm going to go over one more time because I did this on the other eye too. I kind of did the look and then I came back and decided I wanted just a little more depth out of that, the For Keeps shade, the kind of plummy color. So I'm going over that just a little bit. And that's the good part about this, especially if you're a beginner and you want to experiment with some mineral shadows. This is one where it's hard to screw it up, you know what I mean? So anyway, there's the shadow look as far as this look goes. And then I'm going to use some liquid line. Since this is a very soft look, I still want some definition to my eye. So I'm going to use my Revlon Color Stay liquid liner, and I'm just going to do a thin line across the top with that. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm just looking down into a little mirror. I always hold a little mirror up close to my face so I can really see what I'm doing where my liner is concerned. And I'm just thickening it out a little bit towards the corner. And I'm going to just extend it ever so slightly past the corner of my eye. Kind of have to work with this a little bit, and everyone's eye is different as far as how well this will work for you. But basically it looks kind of unfinished now because we're going to come up and connect it with a pencil. So the pencil I'm going to use is, where did it go? My Revlon Color Stay pencil in black brown. And I'm going to start at the corner and just connect up to what I just did. Right here. Oops. Just connect up. And then we're going to use a smudge tip too. So don't fear. I'll look back into my mirror now. Alright. And now I'm just going to smudge that out with my smudge tip, which can remove a lot of the excess product that you may have put on there and help that little connection you're making at the corner. So I'm just going to smudge it out. And if you wanted it even more soft looking, you can see as I get back from the camera a little bit, that looks a little more realistic. Here looks a little bit dark. Here, not quite so much. Okay, so just so you're getting some frame of reference of what this really will look like in person. I'm just continuing to smudge out the liner. And Revlon Color Stay, since it does stay so well, it's not the easiest of the liners to smudge, but it still will do some smudging for you. And if you wanted to, what I was going to say was if you wanted to tone it down even more, you could take one of those mineral shadows and just kind of sweep it over, and you might get an even softer look out of it. But, wow, I'm kind of taking a long time on this tutorial. I think I'm talking a lot. I'm going to curl my lashes next. And I'm going to use today my CoverGirl Super Thick Lash Mascara. It's super cheap. It's not amazingly lengthening, but it is very thickening. So, come in and put some of that on. And it really thickens up quickly. Okay, so here's your look. It's, like I said, it's kind of one of those your eyes but better looks. It's got some nice neutral shades in it. We're not really using browns, but we're using some tones that truly your face has in them, so when you put this shadow on, it looks so natural and it just blends right away. If you're not the type of person that likes to look like you've got a real defined eyeshadow look going on, this is a look you're going to really like, and a brand you're going to like, even if you do like colorful shades. I encourage you to just stop by the website and see what they have. It's heartbreakercosmetics.com. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day.